Hey y'all, and welcome to a brand new video. As you can see, I am in my kitchen. So it is currently 3:30 in the morning, and you know what I'm doing instead of studying for a test? Making banana bread with you guys. So I actually learned how to do this over quarantine. It's the only thing I can make. I've tried making homemade cookies. That did not work out. Those turned into edible sand. So not doing that anymore. I stick to store-bought cookie dough, but I can make banana bread. So that's what we're going to do. I found this recipe on allrecipes.com. It's also on an app, and I have added 2 ingredients to it, but beyond that, everything is a-okay. So we are going to actually start with the dry ingredients first, which it calls for 1.5 cups of white sugar, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then I have added 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. Now, do I actually add the salt? Usually not, because this is salted butter, and high blood pressure does run in my family. It is a genetic trait. My grandfather has it, my dad has it, my grandmother has it, my aunt has it. I will most likely get it when I'm older. It's literally genetic on my father's side. So, not going to add any extra salt. But if you're into that, if you're into adding salt to everything, then by all means, add the salt. But because it's already in my butter, not going to do it. So, I need sugar. So I have 2 bowls. I have a big bowl and I have a tiny tiny bowl. Now you have to have 2 bowls because you have to do your wet ingredients and your dry ingredients separate first before you combine them both. If you don't do that, it can get a little wonky by what I've read, and we don't want any wonkiness. So where's my cup? That's a 1/2 cup. Here's a cup. I got all of my measuring stuff out. My measuring cup, this thing, it's in the dirty dishes and I'm not washing it. So we're just sticking with this today. So that's fun. 1.5 cups of white sugar. This was in the freezer, so it's a little clumpy. Look, yeah. And that just got everywhere, and my cat is right below me. Sugar won't hurt a cat, will it? I hope not. I know garlic powder will. But let's hope sugar doesn't. Because I just got all over my floor. My cat likes to lick the floor sometimes. No reasoning, he just licks the floor. He's a strange cat, to say the least. Okay, well, we're going to have to just stick with the clumps. That's about a cup, roughly. Usually with baking, you have to be pretty precise. I am not. I do try my best, but it doesn't always work like that. Please get out, because I have to use you again. Where's my half? There's my half. 1.5 cups. Okay, this one's a little over, but that's fine. 1.5 cups of white sugar. Done. 2 cups of all-purpose flour. So I actually ended up leaving my flour because I brought it with me to my home in Georgia because we didn't know what kind of flour we had. It was either self-rising or all-purpose, and my mom did not have any labels on anything. Man, I'm stepping all over that sugar right now. So because I left it at the house, I had to buy a whole new bag. So that's fun. I got this from Target because it's Market Pantry. That's a Target brand, by the way. If I can get it open, then we can do some flour. We can do the plant. Okay. Is this vegan friendly? I have no idea. I would assume this is vegetarian friendly because I don't put any meat in this. But I can't say for certain because I'm not either one of those. Ooh, you are dense. 1 cup, 2 cups. Go, get out there. So there's that. What else do we need? Half a teaspoon of baking soda. Where's my teaspoon thing? That's 1 teaspoon. That's a tablespoon. Here's half a teaspoon. Where's my baking soda? There it is. I remember my baking soda being opened. Let me go check and see if it's in the bathroom where the litter box is, because you use baking soda to hide the stanky stank from your cat's litter box. Yep, it was in there. No, I haven't actually used it on the litter box, but I was going to. Then I didn't need to. So I didn't. It just kind of sat there. Okay, I think I've gotten more baking soda in my sink than I did in this spoon thing. So that's out. That was half a teaspoon of baking soda, not doing the salt. I need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and half a teaspoon of nutmeg. I got my cinnamon. I got my nutmeg. Now I'm going to do my nutmeg first, and then I'll do cinnamon. I'm going to open it all the way up. Like so. Ooh, that smells like fall. Ooh. Okay, there's half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Now I gotta do a teaspoon of cinnamon. And I'm just going to continue to use the half a teaspoon just because I don't want to do more dishes than what I have to. So there's 1/2. Okay, there we go. I don't want to have to do more than what I have to because I hate dishes. Alrighty. I think that's all my dry. Oh, I probably should preheat the oven to 350 degrees. I forgot to do that. Okay, 350, yeah. We're there. Oops. Okay, so these suck. I got these in a pack that came with my pans, my pots and pans. These absolutely suck. I think they're supposed to be Farberware or Faberware. I don't know how you say it, but they absolutely suck. 10/10, do not recommend. So, my masher. I grew up with a masher like this. That was my great-grandmother's. And these are so hard to find now. But this is the only masher that actually works. We've tried using the more modernized one that is just like little squigglies. Those don't work. This works. And my mom and my Nana looked everywhere for one of these for me. It took them months to find one, but they finally did. So I got me one that is just like my great-grandmother's, which is amazing. So that's going right there because we got to do the wet ingredients now. It's 3 bananas mashed, 2 eggs, 1/3 cup sour milk, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and butter. Half a cup of butter softened, which is just a stick of butter. So I'm going to do the bananas first because that requires more. That's mashing. Here's a banana. See the banana? Oh, gross. Okay, you are like all sorts of bad down there, and I just bought you today. Fantastic, and I have no paper towels. Got it. I think this may not be a full 3 bananas, but oh well. I think that's the banana I stepped on when the order got delivered because I'm currently in isolation. So you're not getting anything, Milo. Stop trying to beg. Okay, this banana is good. I like to break it up into tiny little pieces because it's easier to mash that way. That's 2 banana. Here's 3 banana. I originally bought these bananas for banana sandwiches, but I like banana bread more than I like a banana sandwich. So I will do 1 banana sandwich. Everything else will be banana bread. So I only got 4 bananas. And now we're gonna mash. We're gonna mash. 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 I'm trying to do this so you can see because y'all are on a tripod. So don't want any hair in the food, even though it's just me. But we are going to mash it all up. Listen to that sound. If you have a dirty mind like me, then you're probably thinking some inappropriate thoughts. Please stop. This is not a family-friendly channel, but still. Chitlins not allowed. Okay, so that is mashed. Now I'm going to go ahead and soften the butter in the microwave right over here. I'm just going to do 2 seconds. And just go from there. Make sure. What else do I need in there? 2 eggs. I have 1 egg, 2 egg. Okay. Okay, you can shut up. 1 egg. 2 egg. Almost got a shell in there. Don't want that. Right now, I'm just mixing the dry ingredients together because I didn't do that. You don't have to do this per se, but I like doing it so I know that everything is pretty even. And then I'll take that same spatula and put it in the wet. You want to do dry first and then wet, or else you'll have all the dry sticking to the spatula if you do the wet first. That's kind of common sense, but just thought I would reiterate that. Check the butter. Watch out, Milo. You're going to get stepped on. You are soft. Ooh, you are very soft. Oh, oven's ready. Okay, so the wet. Butter, check. Bananas, check. Eggs, check. Sour milk. I think it's like a tablespoon of lime juice or lemon juice, and you can put in with your milk, and that can create the sour milk. It's a substitution. You don't actually have to go out and get sour milk. Just use lime juice in your actual milk that you have in the fridge. It works. Trust me, I've made this recipe like 4 times already. So I'm going to get my milk, and I'm going to get my lime juice. Be right back. Okay, I got the milk. I use lactate because it lasts longer than regular milk, though I'm not lactose intolerant. And then I have some lime juice. It's Market Pantry. And I finally broke down, and I did wash this. So, I'm just going to eyeball it this time because I've done it a couple of times. And it, like, coats the bottom, but not, like, a lot. That's probably plenty. You see? That should be plenty. Now just fill up the rest of the way to the 1 cup mark with milk. And there you have it. You have sour milk. Genius. And now I just pour it in. Okay, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. And it's just 1 teaspoon. I hate working with this because it gets literally everywhere. 1 teaspoon. Okay, so what ingredients? We got butter, we got bananas, we got the eggs, we got the milk, we got the vanilla extract. We are good to mix. So I will start doing that now. Okay, so that's as mixed as I'm willing to mix it right now. So I'm going to mix it. I'm going to pour it, this mixture. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to pour it out. We're going to pour it into the dry. And scrapey the bowl. Scrapey. Okay. That looks delicious. I'm gonna put this inside the sink. Now we just mix this up. Well, fold it. I fold and then I end up mixing eventually, but I do fold first. I do try to be a good baker. So how has your week been? How has your day been? Good? That's awesome. I'm so glad. Mine has been chaotic. As in, I've been in isolation for almost 10 days now, and my full night owl has come out, so my sleep schedule right now is so screwed up. Like, I go to bed at 6 a.m. and I wake up at like 2. So as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by my bladder. My sleep schedule is whack. And I go back to regular classes on Tuesday. And I have a test on Monday during the day. It's only available between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Right now, I'm not getting up until 2. And I have a class at 4. And I also have a class at 10. So, normally I have a class at 11 on Mondays as well. However, she is not making it mandatory since we do have an exam that day, which is great. So, I think this is all incorporated. Let me scrape the bottom a couple more times. Oh, nope, it's not. Yeah, make sure you scrape the bottom of this because everything likes to stick in the center, and if you don't scrape it, you're going to miss it. Okay. So basically, this is what your mixture should look like. I don't know if I can get better lighting, probably not. But that's what it should look like. I do like a little clumps of butter in mine. So like, it's fine if it's not completely melted or whatever. That's fine to me. They want you to grease your pan. Usually I would take a stick of butter and rub it, but I am out. So I'm just going to grab this. It's extra virgin olive oil spray from Walmart. So I do Walmart grocery delivery because it's cheap. I just sprayed my hand, but oh well. Won't be the first time, won't be the last. Okay, now that's all nice and sprayed. I'm going to pour the batter in, and then we're going to put it in the oven. Bowl empty. Throw that in the sink. Throw that in the sink. And now I have a nice little loaf. And now I'm going to put this in the oven for 60 to 80 minutes. The recipe calls for 60, but what I have found with both of the ovens, both here and at the house in Georgia, is it's closer to 80 minutes than it is 60. So I'm going to set a timer for 70 minutes. Now I will see you guys when those 70 minutes are out. I'm going to put this in the oven, and I will see you guys in a second. So I'm back. I'm about to check again. I also just filled all of my toothpicks. But yeah, we are going to put another toothpick in. I probably should do this. Just to be on the safe side, you know. That is clean. That is clean. Put on my other oven mitt. Well, I'm going to turn this off. Okay, so this one is, as you can see in the background, you can somewhat see it. It's a little bit more burnt than what it usually is on the top. It's usually not this dark. So it's probably been in there for too long, but it is what it is. I will show you guys right after I take you off the tripod. Ignore my dirty stove, but here is the bread. It's usually not this dark or like this wonky on the side. So I don't know what happened there. But it is cleaned. Well, not cleaned. It is cooked. Now I gotta clean up all these toothpicks that I spilled. I would show you, but my counter is also a mess. And I need to clean it off, and I haven't done it, and I don't want to show you guys the mess. So, welcome back, y'all. I have let this cool for a couple of minutes, and now we're going to take it out of the pan and cut it. Okay, so I'm going to grab a plate. I'm just going to use one of these because these were like 79 cents from Target. Super cheap. I've had them since freshman year. I think it's okay if one gets possibly destroyed. I doubt it will, but it could. The bread itself, the top is not hot anymore, but I think the pan may still be. Nah. It's not bad at all. So I'm just, and it's out. This is the loaf. Do you like it? Because I like it. The crust is a little, I don't know if you hear that, but it's a little crunchy. I'm not a big fan of crunchy crusts, but I'm gonna take a knife and I'm gonna cut this thing. You may be asking, why don't you just use a bread knife? I don't own a bread knife. This is literally the only kind of knife I actually own. Because no one trusts me with anything else. So. Okay, here's like the end piece. It's still steaming, but it looks really, really good. I'm not going to eat it yet. Am I going to eat a piece? Hell yeah, I'm going to be eating about 2 pieces probably. Because this shit's always good. But I'm going to finish cutting it. I really wish this tripod would let me get you lower. But I can't get you any lower than this. You are on the lowest setting, I believe. Yeah, you are on the lowest setting. So, I'm going to cut this. So, there's the bread cut up. As you can see, it is like cooked all the way through and still super steamy, which is always a good thing. And that is a bunch of dirty dishes that I need to clean. Anyway guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I know this was very different than what I usually post, but it was fun. It is 6 a.m. and I am going to eat me some breakfast and then I'm going to go to bed because I have not slept. If you like this video and want to see more, please subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know that you want to see more cooking videos because I would love to be able to do more cooking videos, even though I suck at cooking. Absolutely suck. But if you guys make this recipe, also let me know. It's great, honestly. I will see you all guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.